4 VA loan myths. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jeff Javarthan, Jeff the Mortgage Pro. Glad you're with me today. We are talking about VA loans, and we're going to talk about those here in just a second. But first, if you like my content, I would love for you to do me a huge favor, and that is to click on that like button down below, especially if you like this particular video. And if you like my content and you want to hear when things are coming out, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and that way you get notified when things come out. My goal is to be the #1 loan officer on YouTube. I've got a long ways to go before that ever takes place, but any support that you can provide for me would be super beneficial. So if you like my stuff, go ahead and click the like button down below and subscribe as well. So today we're talking about the 4 VA loan myths, the ones that I see are the most common, what happens to a lot of veterans when they're looking for homes. Number one, you need to have perfect credit to be approved. And in reality, that myth is completely busted. The Department of Veterans Affairs actually has no minimum credit score. Oftentimes, lenders will put a credit score minimum in there just to alleviate some of the risk that they have with doing loans, but the Veterans Affairs Department does not have any whatsoever. Okay, the bank that I currently work at right now needs a 580 minimum credit score, so that is going to include most borrowers are going to have a credit score over 580 to be able to get a VA loan. Okay, so myth number 1, you need to have perfect credit to get pre-approved. Not true. Okay. Myth number 2, only combat veterans are eligible. And in reality, that's another one that's completely busted here. So here's a short list of people who are eligible for a VA loan: military veteran, active duty service member, reservist or National Guard member, surviving spouses in some instances, academy cadets or midshipmen, and even a National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration officers are eligible for VA loans. Okay, there may be more, and I'm pretty sure that there is more. The list could go on and on. But for the most part, that is going to encompass just about all the people who are eligible for a VA loan. And that means that you don't have to just be a combat veteran in order to get a VA loan. So myth number 2, busted. Myth number 3, you can only use a VA home loan benefit one time. Okay, this is another one that we can bust, no problem at all here. If you earn it, it is yours for the lifetime. That means your VA loan benefit. In some cases, it can be used simultaneously. You can use it to buy your first home. You can use it to refinance into a new VA loan, whether it's cash out or a rate and term VA refinance. You can use it to buy a larger home. You can use it to buy a smaller home. And you can use it throughout your lifetime as long as you have enough entitlement to back your loan. You can use it over and over again for your whole lifetime. So if you earn it, it's yours. So that myth is busted. You can only use it one time. Not true. You can use it as many times as you want. And then the last myth that we're looking at today is the VA appraisal takes too long. And in fact, the VA does not take forever. It takes just as long to do a conforming VA appraisal in some instances. Sometimes those can be done a little bit faster, but the VA has anywhere from 7 to 28 days, depending on the property's location, to be able to get a VA loan done. If it's near a, let's say, a large base, and you have lots of homes in the area, super populated area, or it's next to a military base, that could take as little as 7 days. If it's a rural property out in the middle of nowhere where there's not a lot of comparables and they have to drive all over the country to figure out where those comparable sales are, it might take a little bit longer. But for the most part, VA appraisals don't take too long in reality at all to close. And most times they're closer to that 7 days than they are the 28 days from my experience going forward. So anyways, 4 VA loan myths busted right there. If you have any questions at all about VA loans in general or any loans in general, please go ahead and click on my calendar link down below. That'll schedule an appointment with me. I'd love to talk to you wherever you're at in the world or in the country. And let's talk about your VA loan benefit and see if we can get you into a home or help you refinance the home you already have with a VA loan. I'd love to be the one that helps you out. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. See you on the next show. Bye.